Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to talk about Opendoor Technology stock. What's going on right now? Look on this. Wow, Opendoor stock technology, it grows 100% in momentum and even 117%. But by the way, now it's going to quick crash. Wow, wow, wow. And if I open the 1 minute time frame, look on the crash. Yeah, after growing vertically, now it's going to crash. Wow, 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 it's going to crash. It's really impressive. Minus 15% already. By the way, then minus 18%. Then it's crashing to minus 74%. Not 74. Minus 20. Minus 22%. Minus 23%. It's really minus 26%. Wow. Minus 28%. Wow, wow, wow. Minus 29%. It's really crashing quickly. And maybe the price can stop, the crashing can stop here, and then they can buy it back up. Let's follow and let's see what will be happen. So here right now there is minus 29% yet. The growing becomes plus 54% only. So let's make the measurement like this. Momentum. Here is this one. Let's make the price range from here to here. It is already minus 29% of crash, and that's normal to see minus 29% of crash, and maybe this crash is temporary and then the price can go high. By the way, if I open the daily time frame, wow, look on this, it crash happens, and if I move here like this and let's move like this. Okay, now it's visible that squeeze happens here, quick crash. And by the way, maybe price can be crashed down or stay here and go up. I think it can stay here and go up later. Okay, another facts. Let's go to the Google Trends and let's see. Opendoor technology here in top 3 of search in United States. Past 24 hours, look, 50,000 search. It's 1000% of growing today, 8 hours ago, and there are a lot of news about Opendoor stock. Here, Opendoor stock gains more than 115% as retail frenzy continues to push. Opendoor stock why shares are up so much today, and Opendoor is the new GameStop. Will it end differently in Nasdaq? So you can open this news and you can read all this information. Anyway, I will leave the links of this news down below and you can read all this information from this news. Opendoor stock gains more than 115% as retail frenzy continues to push shares higher. By the way, you can read all this information, and in this article there is Opendoor stock, CVNA, GameStop, and IMC entitlement. By the way, so this is CVNA Carvana stock, and it's already plus 4000% from this point to here. I just already measured, and it's not making sense to buy now absolutely because it's already all-time high, and you could buy here early in 2020, but now it's already too late to buy. Forget about this stock, guys. This stock is already has a pretty high risk of crash, and that's why absolutely not making sense of buy, and the way has been gone already 4,300%. So this is GameStop stock, and you can see how much it grows already. 100x profit, and it's 10,000%, and right now it's already 2,700% expensive. So that's why I don't recommend to buy GameStop Corporation. And if you buy from current point, you can earn only 391%, but you already missed 10,000% and you missed 2,786%. So that's why forget about GameStop Corporation. About IMC Entitlement Holdings, it still has a potential, and minimum in my opinion it can reach 1,878%. And if I go closer to here, look, let's zoom in, and also please keep in mind that here it's already expensive, like plus 37%. So you can wait, and after a little bit crash you can buy in $3 for example. Let's make the buying entry point. Here is the entry point. You can enter and wait, invest for long term on this company. If you trust this company that it can be grow, so I think it can be grow, by the way. Just you need to have a patience and invest your free amount of money only, for example 3.12, and if price will come here to the all-time high, it will be around 12,000%. So it's also possible to reach this point, but more realistic in my opinion, it's like here, for example, 6,000%. So this is about IMC entitlement. Invest in this stock or not, it's up to you. But volumes also increased, by the way. But also this is pretty high risk and high reward stock. So maybe this is also part of accumulation. And if I go to the daily time frame, we can see here maybe this is accumulation. So here is Opendoor Technology stock continued to its meteoric race on Monday, with shares rising as much as 115% in afternoon trading as the meme stock style rally continues. And here the long beleaguered iBuyer platform saw its share price gain 188% last week, bringing the stock from just above 0.50 less than a month ago above $4.80. Shares still remained for below the all-time high of $39 reached in February 2021. By the way, here uh, powering the stock in part has been a public bull case from Carnava, turnaround spotter EMG Capital, and rim of speculative bets posted on the to the Sput Reddit. Here, Wall Street Bets, a haven for meme stocks, have both added significant fuel to the fire. Anyways, here is Opendoor Technologies, and it's recovered back quickly. Look, guys, 390. Look. They are not letting go. Price go down. Look, if I go to the 10 minutes, let's close this window. Look, they are not letting price go down. Quickly buying back, and let's see. Someone are bought here, and plus 28% profit in momentum. Pretty quickly profit. Wow! It's pretty good. It's pretty awesome that price is not going to crash, and price is staying here. I don't to see that. I want to see that price will stay here, accumulation, and then go continue growing, or maybe it will be continue growing tomorrow maybe. I don't know actually, but this is pretty good that they didn't let the price go down. So price is already 3.96 and it's recovered quickly. 97 already, and it's going to the $4 or not. It's going to 94 at the moment. So it's pretty high volatile stock, and it's going back to 90, 90, 94 again, 91, 92, 89 already again, 87. It's going down again. And of course, a lot of people cannot control their emotions, and of course a lot of people are buying in the process of growing, and it's extreme greed must be here, strong buy of course. And people are making mistake when they are buying here in the process of growing. Of course the hamsters, the crowd will jump when the price on the high, but they are not buying here in the process of crash. Of course these people are interested about Opendoor stock because of growing, and the people want to buy Opendoor stock on these points. And when the price is going to crash, people are disappointed, people are losing money. So that is a big mistake from people who are entering in the process of growing on the high. For example, this is local high, and globally it's also expensive, by the way. So if I Opendoor stock here, Opendoor real estate company, and check out in Google Trends, it's already going to the 100 interest over time, and it's the highest interest already. The past 5 years, for example, the past 4 hours. Look on this. After crash, it become like this maybe. Interest in is growing and then it's down, going down. Past 7 days, for example, let's see. It's growing like this, parabolic looks like. Past past day, for example. Let's see. In past day, the stock is going like this, and then it's want to go to the crash. So by the way, interest to 1 hour, I can say it's reached, by the way. If I go 12 months, past 12 months, we can see the tendencies like this. All these tendencies is going like this. People are watching, people are looking for, people want to buy, people are fair to miss out, and it's already in 3.92. So the price is keeping here, and that's pretty good. Again, if I open the 10-minute time frame, it will be better visible right now. Look, they are buying. If I go to the 1 minute time frame, how it looks like the chart, it looks like this. Look, 3.95, 92, and anyways, price is not going down at the moment. It's going to recovery. Opendoor is the market's latest meme stock. Proceed carefully. And here in this article again, Open, GameStop, IMC, Apple. I don't know why Apple is here, by the way. You can read all this information here. Maybe I read this similar news in Yahoo Finance. So in this article also Opendoor, Kavna, GameStop, IMC Entertainment, but here is a different Kavna here, but another news there is not no Kavna here, but here is Apple. Opendoor is the new GameStop. Will it end differently? You cannot control market, but you can control how you invest. Let's close this part. Here summary. Opendoor Technology recent rally is driven by meme stock dynamics and short interest, not just fundamentals, making the search speculative. Bullish case. Opendoor is now a near monopoly in iBuying with strong cash reserves, cost cuts, and potential upside if the housing market rebounds. Here, bearish case. The company remains unprofitable, faces high debt, dilution risk, and operates in a fragile, uncertain housing market. Given the speculative nature and lack of housing market clarity, I rare open stock as a hold despite its potential upside. Looking for a portfolio of ideas like this one. Okay, anyways, this is summary. Opendoor Technology stock is up over 150% in the last week as the iBuyer has reached meme status. By the way, what's going on with price chart? Look guys, it's crashed again here to 3.36, then go to the 3.16, 60. Let's see in 1 week how much it grows actually. Look, here is 7 days, right? 1 week, and if I take from this beginning of 1 week to now, it's 468% already. And what are they talking about? They are talking about 150%. Are they serious? I don't know. Now it's growing 468%. And look on this. There is a crash happens again. Let's see how much it crashed in momentum. Look on this. It's already crashed minus 41%. Guys, wow. And it's quickly crashed because of selling. Don't believe the information that you see within 1 week, for example. But here is in the last week, for example. Anyways, so what you can buy inside of this stock. So you missed this stock? No, don't worry. Here, the Ring Central has 1500% potential, and now it's good time to invest in Ring Central stock. I recommend to include this stock in your portfolio, even it's little bit expensive, like plus 15-16%, but don't worry, you can invest in current price and hold for long term until the reaching this all-time high. So it's the similar thing for Fiverr stock, and the price chart is similar with Ring Central stock, and potential here 1147% if the price will hit to the all-time high, and another potential is 888%. And now is a pretty good, and also there is a beautiful accumulation similar like Ring Central stock. Here is another stock like Appian Corporation. All these stocks are also the softs, and I recommend to include this stock in your portfolio. By the way, this is good potential and long-term investment, guys. Another stock there is about RB Robotics. So this is robotics stock, and it also has a good potential, 1000% to the all-time high from this current point. Okay, no worry. Yes, it's little bit expensive from this point. But it's not too much. Little bit. It's 74% expensive, but you can put your first order here in current price, and later you can buy it more after crash. So by the way, you can buy this stock and wait for the crash if it will be happen. So if you don't want to buy now, you can wait for the crash, but not always the perfect moment are coming, and maybe after this point the stock price will go up and you will miss this entry point, the current point I do mean. So what the next one? Another stock is also here, the Rivian Automotive, and there is also the good accumulation. Look on this is beautiful accumulation, and the lowest point, look, it's not updated the lowest point and it's going up. So after crash here, so this point is not reached to this point, and this point is not reached to this point. So I recommend to buy in current price. Yes, it's expensive from this point, around like 65%, but what to do? So you have a chance to include this stock in your portfolio. Why not? So I mentioned how much growth in current moment, 800%, and then crash, so in momentum, and later I show from 55 cents to here it's 4000%. uh, if the price go to the all-time high, it will be 6900%, and the last one to here from lowest point to this point, it's the listing point, I do mean, it's 1800%. So this is listing point, guys. So I see these opportunities right now, and that can be possible to reach. Even it's crushed back the price, but I think the growing can be happen once again. So what is my recommendation? Selling right now after crash, it is absolutely not good idea. Buying, by the way, I don't recommend because of the way has been gone already. By the way, it's crushed even, but it can continue crush. It's high risk, but also the price can go up. I have no idea. Right now it's crushed minus 41%, and it's still expensive. Like it is expensive 440% right now from this lowest point. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. And look, this stock have beautiful accumulation, and after this beautiful accumulation and after crash, this stock pumped. Look, when the price has been crushed, who believe that this stock could grow? Only few percent of people, and only few percent of people continue investing in this diapason, and then they see the growing. And look, 931 days in accumulation. I start counting from this point, and 900 days in accumulation, and after a while they're growing like this. Okay, it's really impressive. For example, Big Bear AI stock has gone to the point of the listing. It's reached already. After crash, it's reached to the point of listing, and it can be reached also all-time high, Big Bear AI. But I don't recommend to buy because it's globally on the high. Just I am showing for example. And also you can look here, 1200%, 1900%. So I take that points here from the lowest point that I measure here on the low point, and in average point from $1.60, and we can see the current price is 361% expensive, and the reaching here 580%. And also Big Bear AI has been crushed minus 76% after growing vertically. And let's make it on the red color, the crush, minus 76%, and after crush it recovers, and it recovers like 188%. The similar thing can be happen with open stock, but it's the growing like this and crushing, it happens in within 10 hours, in one day. About Big Bear AI, it's happened after a few days maybe. It's hard to be visible in 3 hour time frame. If I go to the 10-minute time frame, it will be better visible in my opinion. So look, growing up and then crash here, and maybe crash, the price can recover back. But please keep in attention, here the volumes also increases, and that's pretty good. In my opinion, if volumes are increasing, maybe the price will not crash down to the dno. Look on Rigetti Computing, I taken here from the lowest point, and the price has been reached to the all-time high from this listing high, and it goes to the 3600%. So, and if I take from here, it vertically grow happens. So it's 2100% of growing from this point vertically, and after a while there is crash happens. And if I take from here, the crash happens like minus 68%, guys. And after a while the price has been recovered to 119%. Look on the Robinhood exchange. So it crashed accumulation on this point and then go up. Look, 1460%. So it also reached the high of listing, and there is the all-time high, new all-time high here. Here, the Carnival stock, 4300% from this lowest point, and it's absolutely not making sense to buy right now. Robinhood, I also don't recommend to buy because of all-time high. Of course, the same thing for Rigetti Computing, it's on the high and I don't recommend to buy. So Planter Technologies, from this point to here, it's 1874%, and it's of course reached to the all-time high. So I don't recommend to buy again. But if I take from the most lowest point of Planter Technology stock, look here, accumulation, and then go up, it is 2333% of profit. Another example is Space Mobile, from from the lowest point to the listing price, not the listing price, I don't mean the high after listing, it's 1000%, and after a while look, it's 2695% of growing. And in momentum, let's measure the crash, how much it crashed. I lost measurement, let's take once again here, it's minus 54% of crash and then recover back. The current price of Opendoor Technology is $3.31. It's pretty high volatile stock like crypto. Now they are trying to recover the price, but I don't know actually what will happen. Maybe accumulation here and go up, maybe accumulation here and slowly go crash, maybe filling this gap. I don't know how, but this gap is not filled, by the way. Alright guys, it's almost 30 minutes from my video, and thanks for watching. If you find my video helpful, then like my video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to support my channel. Now I am saying see you in the next video. You can come to my Telegram channel, link down below in this session or in my bio. Now see you in the next video. Bye bye.